Welcome to Curtis Ghost Corner, coming to you from a secret underground base in occupied America. Welcome back, and those of you that are new, welcome. Here we go. Russia to try recovering down U.S. drone as U.S. vows to protect our equities. This is how wars start, folks. Supposedly, the story goes, a Russian jet, I use air quotes when I say this, accidentally, the wing clipped the drone, forcing it down. Now, at those speeds, I don't know. I really don't. Supposedly, that's what happened. Now, here's the thing. It's international waters. So Russia wants to go out and retrieve it. And the U.S. has vowed to protect our assets. Russia has denied any involvement in the incident and intends to recover the wreckage to verify the cause of the crash. Yeah, I love that. We want to verify the cause of the crash. We're going to go out there and get it for you. Don't worry about it. You owe me a favor. Yeah, okay. I would say relations between Russia and the United States right now are a little tense. This is how wars start. Little crap that you could not even imagine what happened. I mean, look at World War I with the assassination of, I think it was Archduke Ferdinand, I believe his name was, by a Serbian, which cascaded into World War I. It's just amazing to me how these things happen. And regional wars all over the place over something small. And things are on edge now. Let's read on. A race between the U.S. and Russia is underway to secure the debris of the drone that crashed into the Black Sea. Russian officials announced Wednesday that operations are underway to collect the debris of the downed U.S. drone. The country has denied responsibility. Yeah. GOP senator is pissed off by Russian forcing down drone. We cannot allow that to happen. You know, my gut tells me it was an accident, and that makes it even worse because accidents like this are unforeseen. It's just crap happens. But things that come from them aren't unforeseen. U.S. officials say a Russian fighter jet clipped the U.S. drone propeller while traveling international airspace, causing the crash. That doesn't even sound likely, but we'll read on. National Security Council Coordinator for Strategic Communications John Kirby told CNN Wednesday that the U.S. military has already moved to protect our equities and that you do not want anyone else getting their hands on the drone. Well, of course. It's proprietary information there in the computer, in the software, you know, who knows, cameras, that kind of thing. Without getting too much into detail, what I can say is we've taken steps to protect our equities with respect to that particular drone, that particular aircraft and its U.S. property. We obviously don't want to see anybody getting their hands on it. Now, this is Security Council Advisor John Kirby, who's, I'm trying to be kind here because you're not supposed to swear. This guy is worthless. You should hear him on some of his press conference. I mean, he for somebody who does a lot of talking, he says absolutely nothing. I mean, the guy is like he's like a sleazy politician, but that's just my opinion. And this is the guy that's the front man. It's astounding. Russia has denied the aircraft touched one another and accusing the U.S. of unnecessary escalating the issue. Of course they're going to say that. We assume that the United States will refrain from further speculation in the media and stop flights near Russian borders, said Russian ambassador on Wednesday. He claimed the drone crashed after undertaking sharp maneuvers. And there's the National Security Defense and Vets Ministry. Ukrainian officials have claimed the alleged incident in Russia's attempt to escalate U.S. involvement in the war. I don't get. Ukrainian officials want U.S. involvement in the war. They got hundreds of billions of dollars and God knows how much equipment from NATO and the U.S. Yeah. The Ukrainians want American intervention. So I don't even know what, some people that are really in charge of very important things that have effects on the entire world are dumber than bags of rocks. The incident with the American MQ-9 Reaper UAV provoked by Russia over the Black Sea, provoked by Russia over the Black Sea is Putin's way of signaling his readiness to expand the conflict to involve other parties. The purposes and all-in tactic is to always be raising the stakes. Yeah, they're in international waters, and I'm sure they have their drone. I'm sure they have their spy satellites. Everybody's watching everybody. It's the way it's been for many, many years since the space race. I'm old enough to remember, of course. I was born in 1956, the early satellites into space, the Mercury program, things like that, all the way through up to landing on the moon and beyond. And satellites are everywhere. Everywhere. And especially with software and technology now, they can read license plates from space. So it's tough to hide things. But they were in international waters. Again, I'm going to say I hope this works out. I hope we recover our drone. Just for the intel alone, I wouldn't want to give to the Russians. But crap like this is what starts wars. Unforeseen little incidents that end up being huge and escalate with rhetoric and other BS. Because you can't predict these. You can't predict an accident. It's just amazing. This is what happens. And those of you out there that voted for Joe Biden, at this particular point, who would you rather have as head of the military in the United States? Joe Biden or Donald Trump at this moment? And if you pick Joe Biden, you're part of the problem. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.